Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Market Views update for May 7th, 2018 from Brokerage Free. Important points to note from the last week's trading sessions. Markets have been bearish for the last week largely. Bearish candles were observed on the daily and weekly charts for last week. A bearish belt hold pattern was also observed on Friday trading sessions. FIIs sold shares worth about rupees 1,628 crores. Domestic investors bought shares worth about 1,084 crores. As long as Nifty stays above, if the Nifty stays above 10,600, we can assume that bears are beginning to take control. If the Nifty stays above 10,700, we can see that the bulls may start gaining momentum. As of other items that may influence the market, Karnataka state elections are this week. Any news coming out because of the state elections may also have some influence on the markets. Let's have a quick look at the Nifty. Nifty opened at 10,700 and closed at 10,618. Nifty made an intraday high of 10,700 and a low of 10,601. Nifty was down by about 61.4 points from previous day close of 10,679. Support levels for Nifty at this point of time is around 10,575 and around 10,540. The resistance levels for Nifty is around 10,675 and at around 10,740. Markets may be range bound today. Let's see how it evolves. If you look at the charts here, for the last 3 days, markets have been on a downward trend. And if you also notice that these candles, the open and high for all these candles more or less remain the same, or even if there is any top upper body, it is almost negligible. Here, this is for Wednesday, and if you see the opening is 10,783 and high also is around 10,784. Very minor difference between open and high. And for the next day, if you see, the markets opened at 10,720 and the high also remained at 10,720. And for the next day, if you see, markets opened at 10,700 and the high also is 10,700. So for the last 3 trading sessions, the markets, both the open and the high remains the same, and whenever the market is open, it is started coming down gradually and closing at a much lower level. So this basically indicates that the bulls have lost momentum and the markets are coming down. Bears have beginning to start gaining strength. So as we noted down in the earlier slide, if Nifty manages to stay above 10,700, then we may see signs of bulls regaining momentum. But if Nifty stays below that and stays around 10,600 or goes below 10,600, then it may be a sign that the markets are unstable and may go either way or possibly start going down. If we have a look at the active calls and puts, for active calls, we see there is a large amount of open interest for active calls at 10,800 and 11,000 as well. Yeah. So what we can see from this list is that the key resistance for Nifty should be around 10,700 with so many number of contracts. The open interest is around 27 lakhs for 10,700 call options, and open interest is for 10,800 is about 38 lakhs. So these are the two ranges where we may see resistance for Nifty. If we have a look at the active puts for Nifty, then we can notice there is a large amount of open interest, about 48 lakh contracts for Nifty at 10,500 put option, and There is also a considerable amount of open interest for 10,600, which is 34 lakhs for 10,600 put options. So the support level for Nifty at this point of time should be at 10,600, and if it falls down, it should be around 10,500. So let's have a quick look at the world markets. The world markets, American markets were largely positive, up by about 1.39 and 1.28% for Dow Jones and SP 500. Canadian markets also was about 0.79%. Meanwhile, the Brazilian, Chile, and the Mexican markets were down. The European markets also were largely positive. England up by about 0.86%, Europe up by about 0.47%. So the European markets were largely positive as of Friday last week. Let's have a look at the Asian markets. The Asian markets seem to be on the negative side. Japanese markets down by about 0.51%. Hong Kong markets down by about 0.23%. The Chinese market is roughly about 0.14% up. The Mumbai Sensex and Nifty were down roughly by about 0.53 and 0.57% respectively. At the time of preparing this report, the Singapore Nifty was up by about 19.5 points with a percentage change of 0.18%. We may expect that markets may open around the same range or maybe marginally higher for today. Whichever way it opens, we expect that the markets may be range bound. So please be careful with your trades. Good luck. Thank you for watching this edition of Market Views Update from Brokerage Free. Good luck to you. Thanks.